Okay, let's see. We get up in here so we can see what you're doing.
So it's got air ride seats for both driver and passenger because I'm going to start training other drivers. Tilt steering wheel, telescoping steering wheel. Right here's my shifter. Just pull forward for up, push forward for down. Engine brake, different settings on the engine brake. I can pretty much control everything from my dash or from my steering wheel, my radio. I can answer my phone. I can scroll through my music. I can put custom gauges on the dash.
Man,
I can pretty much do a lot of stuff now from the steering wheel.
nice.
It's got all internal antennas on it, so I don't have to have external CB antennas or external antenna for my TV. I can just pull up now. My TV's already set up. I just scan channels and
Man,
I could pretty much pick up, if I'm close to a big city, about 80 to 100 channels. Easy pass up there. I get bypass past most of the scales. As I approach scales, it sends my truck information to the scale house.
oh really?
And
Wow.
since we have since our company and myself has a good safety record and no violations, I usually get bypassed. The light will either flash green or red. I very rarely will get pulled into a scale
And which
house.
does that now?
That box up there.
Oh, the Elite Pass thing?
Yeah, and that's also for toll roads and stuff, so I don't have to stop and pay tolls. I can just hit the fast lane and
Wow.
it scans my truck.
Think of everything, huh?
It's got, at first it seemed like not as much storage as my other truck, but it's actually got more in a lot of ways. It's got glove boxes on each side. I got compartments up on top on each side. I got a huge slot up there. I keep most of my cleaning stuff. I got curtains on the side right here that pull all around the front window, so I can close it all up there. I got curtains here, which I usually use these most of the summertime to keep the sleeper nice and cool, because I can control the sleeper air from up here while I'm driving, so I get it nice and cool before I stop. A couple hours, you know, I shut my curtain and get it all nice and chilled down, and then I can run heat, air conditioning, lights, refrigerator, TV with the truck off. I just turn on opti idle, and when the battery gets low enough, the truck will automatically start up, charge up to where it needs to be, and then shuts back off. Refrigerator with a freezer. There's my TV with a DVD player.
Where's the refrigerator at?
Right
Oh, it's right there.
Refrigerator and freezer. TV with a DVD built in. Microwave. It's got lots of storage underneath the bunk, so that's where I usually keep like all my extra sodas and Gatorades and all that stuff. Full hang-up closet right there for hanging up clothes. It's got a little table that pulls out right here. So when I eat.
Nice.
And of course a bunk, so I can take on riders. It's pretty nice, I like it.
I'd say. I'd say just about everything.
Yeah, it's more like a motorhome.
Really?
It's got a little holder right there for my thermos, for my coffee. My thermos fits right in there and sits right on that. I actually like it. Going from my other truck to this truck, it's like going from a Volkswagen to a Cadillac.
Now, that CB come with it, or you put that in?
No, that's my CB.
Okay.
And then this has what they call Copilot, which is a routing like a GPS system. But I also use my Trucker Pro 7 because I like that because it shows me rest areas coming up. I can see truck stops on my route.
Don't they show you heights of overpasses and stuff too? Or something?
Well, it's not so good on that. It'll let you turn down the road, and right before you hit it, it warns you.
Oh, nice.
So I still use my Atlas for certain stuff like that. If I'm especially if I'm hauling an oversized load, I'll go to my Atlas, and my Atlas will tell me, you know.
Oh, it's just a book being a paper Atlas?
Yeah, it's a Trucker Rand McNally motor carrier Atlas. So I can go here to this red section, and this is all the low clearances, and I can look at the routes, and it'll tell me in any state what the clearances are, where there's any low ones.
Nice.
Or a lot of times I'll get my routing and they don't really review those so good, so I'll kind of double check it and make sure I'm on roads that are
Right.
truck accessible, because they will route you on.
I could see it now using the GPS for it, and you hit an overhead, and then you're telling the cops, "Hey, the GPS said I could fit."
Well, GPSs aren't totally accurate.
I know.
They'll tell you to turn, and you're not at that street, so you still, because they when I went through training, there was guys, they were showing pictures who ended up in rivers, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just a tool that you use.
Yep.
But I usually I'll when I'm looking for, I'll figure out I roughly know where I want to be that night, and then as I get closer, I'll start looking for truck stops on the GPS on that route, and then I'll go from that. I'll figure out 2-3 places to stop. I learned that because there's not much parking out there anymore for trucks. So I'll go from that to my phone to the Trucker Path app, and the Trucker Path app, then I'll click on that truck stop, and it'll show me if there's any available spots there or not, or how many there is.
Right.
So I kind of use a combination of things to figure out.
Oh, that's super.
Because I've been too many times running out of time, go to the truck stop, not a parking spot one. Yeah, there's times too, like LA doesn't have much truck parking or any truck stops in it, so you got to get kind of crafty there sometimes. Hit a Lowe's or a Home Depot or Walmart,
Right.
that's big enough. Malls,
And who makes this truck?
this is a Freightliner.
Freightliner.
Malls don't like it too much. I went to Seattle one time, and the truck stop I picked to go to was actually being remodeled. It was all tore up. I got there, and I only had like 20 minutes left that I could drive on my clock without violating. And I remembered seeing a mall a couple exits back, so I flipped around on the got back on the freeway, went down to the mall. It was not busy at all. Found a spot way in the back, parked. I saw security cruising around. They didn't say nothing to me. I went in, ate, came back out to the truck. 1:30 in the morning, dum 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 on my door. You can't park here. All right, where do I go? I'm out of hours. I can't really drive. Well, you can go right over here to the Toys R Us that had closed down, or one of those type of things. So I ended up, if you drive real slow and go just a little distance, stop, let your computer kind of reset, go again, it doesn't pick up that you're driving. So I actually made it over there without it violating me.
Nice. Well, thanks for the tour.
Yeah.
This is sweet.
Yeah, I like it.